It's a triple female, by the way. Hi Solo. Good evening. Yeah, I also think so, honestly. It is cool to be hunting like all of them three like separately at the same time. And this way of hunting actually makes actually fits the hunt, because it is pretty difficult to hunt with more than 3 devices for this hunt. So, in my honest opinion, the maximum the maximum number of devices you can go for is 3. The starters are 3. So, let's see who shines first. By the way, are you planning on picking the outback? The outback? Sorry. Let's go. Good luck. Good luck on the anti and also on the Celebi. Are you hunting for Celebi on the virtual console? Or is it with the glitch? Oh, Fire Red. Alright, I was thinking about Earth Gold. Alright, good luck. The roamers are so cool. I'm such a fan. I'm planning on hunting for Cresselia the next year. Like, I wanna start off the next year with Cresselia. Gorgeous shiny. Like, so much. I'm in love with it. Thanks. I will go for Cresselia just because I actually like to go for roamers that can only be found as roamers. I already went for Raikou and Mesprit. But I don't know if you've seen my past videos, but I've been hunting for Larios and Larias, but not as roamers, just because of the reason that I mentioned before, because you can also hunt for them without them being a roamer, so that's why. But Cresselia, you can get it without being a roamer, so can't wait, honestly. And also on October I'm planning on hunting for Darkrai, so with also Cresselia I would be completing the duo. Even if I already got Ashing Darkrai, but it was not on camera, and I wanna get it like on my YouTube, so I will go for it once again. First time that I do so, by the way. I've never been hunting for the same Pokemon twice. And I guess I will do the same also for Lugia and Ovo. And also for Giratina, Palkia and Dialga, like all of them. I wanna have them on my YouTube. They deserve a video. I'm so low on voice tonight. Hi Tiago, good evening. I hope you are a little bit more rested compared to the other days. Let's go. Was it good? Oh, right. Alright. Enjoy. Bella George. Good evening. As always. Why is it? Yeah, that's true, that's the number. You didn't even notice. That's fine. Something. Like, I guess Tepig. I mean, fire type. Even if I feel like I'm finding Oshawott before. Would have been amazing. So, my favorite line, like, is the Oshawott one. I prefer, like, all the Oshawott stages over all the other stages of the other Pokemons. when it comes to the regular form. If I gotta pick the shiny, when it comes to the base form, I prefer Snivy. When it comes to the first stage, Servine, yeah. And third stage, I prefer Ember. But talking about the Pokemon itself, I kinda like Samurott a lot. But also, like, I like all of them. Samurott just a little bit more. And the more I grew, the more I started to like and to prefer Samurott more. I don't know why. But when I was like, I don't know, I would say, yeah, when the games came out, I was preferring Serperior and Ember. But right now I feel like I prefer Samurott way more. Fair enough, Thiago. I think that the Oshawott is unbeatable when it comes to the first stage as a regular form. Also the shiny is good, but I feel like that the color that Servine got, I don't know, is beyond. Together with Snivy. I like so much that color. But again, like all of them three are pretty good. But I feel like I'm finding Oshawott before. And if I gotta find a female one between these three, I really hope for it not to be Oshawott, because I got a very cool nickname that I wanna give it, that I can only give it to a male Oshawott. I wanna name it Tomioka, like the pillar from Demon Slayer. I mean, I can actually name it Tomioka even if it is a female, but I also already got another name for a female one, but I would prefer it male. Fair enough. If I gotta do the top 3 between the second stage, I would say Ember, Samurott, and then Serperior, but like also Serperior is looking pretty good. But I really like that shade of blue that Samurott got, that actually also Serperior got in the end. Or Samurott like is completely blue. It is so cool. Do you think it's gonna arrive on Monday? Will you ever do a shiny hunt on it? Even if you only got one? I mean, you're already going for the Sinjaru in Pokemons. At this point, you might just go for a shiny with the Pokemon Walker. Sure enough. I kinda had a talk about it with Lux. I think it was a couple days ago, probably a bit more than a couple. Hi Q, how are you doing? And he told me that with the Pokewalker you were collecting, I'm not sure, as far as I remember, you were collecting 3 Pokemons every 10,000 steps. I don't remember if it is 10,000 or more. And whenever you get the 3 Pokemons, you can transfer them over. I mean, you have to transfer them over to be able to reset the counter of these steps and be able to do it another time. Oh, alright, you were on stream. I guess that you read at this point. But yeah, it is pretty tough to go for a shiny from the Pokewalker if you don't have like multiple. But I'm not sure honestly, because he told me that you were able to collect 3 of them every 10,000 steps. But I think that you can actually, I mean, after 10,000 steps you maximized, I think at least, you maximize the rareness of the Pokemon you can find. So, I mean, when it comes to the percentage of the Pokemon, so for example a rare Pokemon, not referring to the shiny, I think at least, as I said. But I feel like that you can actually find something before having maximized the steps. So if you actually don't care about the shiny you're getting, if you're okay with getting a more common Pokemon, for example a Geodude or a Machop, you can actually transfer them over and then reset the counter. That's how I imagined it, at least. But I've never tried and I think I never will. I don't really care about this hunt. My connection should be okay. It is probably yours. I don't know, because OBS doesn't say anything. I mean, isn't saying anything about the connection to me right now. But I might still be. It might still be me. I don't know. Honestly, I hope not to. Yeah, it is. It can't be shiny. Thank God. I really don't like the ounce in which I can get uncatchable shinies. I would be doing it anyways, but I mean, I think I would at least get 3 or 4 uncatchable shinies if I was approaching that amount. That's why I will hunt for the UN starters in Gen 4. Oh really? I really don't know how that thing would be funny, but I would be more scared than funny, I don't know. I mean, I'm kidding, of course. I mean, nothing happens in the end if you find the uncatchable one, but I don't know. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess that would be funny. By the way, I've been barely paying attention to it, but so far I only noticed a triple female on screen. I don't know if I had any other of like all these female starters at the same time, but today it happened once, and I don't know if it already happened in the past, like in the previous streams. Oh, let's go. I was just about to ask. Let's go. How many encounters are you planning on doing? Nice. Tomorrow, unfortunately, I won't be on stream, but I will be on Monday to be in your company while hunting for the legendary Giratina. Huge. Go for it. Good luck. Kinda. How many hours does it take to you to get to 500 in a single day? still don't remember like the ratio about the encounters per hour by cooldown. Better not to know. Definitely not few of them. Alright. Fair enough. Can you remind me how many encounters are you at? Cause Sartre just went over odds. He should be at 8,400. But I don't remember about you. Oh, alright. So by the end of Monday you will get to the odds. How does it feel? Yeah, I mean, hopefully. It always depends on the energies. And did Portugal win? Did you see anything amazing? Any huge play? By the way, does Ronaldo still play in the national? Fair enough. Yeah, it is good. I also used to eat the eggs together with the bread. Not bad, honestly. Like scrambled eggs, but without the cheese. But I guess that also with the cheese is good. I can't wait to see a shiny starter popping out of the Pokeball. I will be noticing it like right away. I was feeling like I was finding Oshawott before, but I don't know why. I'm like super focused whenever Tepig comes out of the Pokeball. So my brain is probably telling me that I think that I'm gonna get a Tepig before. Yeah, I'm curious. I wish it would be Oshawott, honestly. But I would be okay even with Snivy. Probably Tepig the least one, just because it's the least one that I prefer. But I mean, it is still good. I'm 100% striking Tepig. By the way, I think that I will evolve them. I think that, I mean, yeah, I will evolve the starter, most likely, and then in the end I will have to evolve some of the shinies that I'm getting in Gen 5, because, I mean, whenever I have to do, like, some quests, or whenever I have to beat some trainers, I want to use my shinies, and I'm, like, leveling up to level 100, a lot of shinies that I mean, not a lot, but the best shinies that I got in Gen 4, but in Gen 5 I got nothing, so I guess I will be using them. The point is that you're always in time to evolve them, but you can never go back. That's the point. But in the end, I've always been evolving the starters, so there is no reason why I shouldn't. Especially with these ones that look so good. And also because I wanna use a freaking shiny Samurott. And if I'm evolving Oshawott, I'm evolving all of them. But I think at the same time that keeping the starters as the base form when it comes to the shiny is so precious. I don't know. Because in the end, these 3 Pokemons should be the rare Pokemons of the region. Like the exclusive Pokemons, and you got them shiny in the base form, like so good. Yeah, that also counts. In fact, I will be keeping Baneri and Markrow as the base form, because to me they actually represent the Eterna Forest, and in the Eterna Forest you actually find the babies in the end. That's why I will keep them. But in general, in Gen 4, right now I would be just evolving the best ones. Or with some exceptions, for example Dragonite, whenever I will hunt for a wild Rotini. I mean, I hope I will strike the nature, it would be awesome, but if I will not, I will still evolve it. So that's, for example, an exception. By the way, I have no idea about the very second round that I will do in Gen 5. Still haven't thought about it. Because, I mean, in the end it will not happen this year. It will be the next one, most likely. But it doesn't mean anything in the end, because I already planned so many rounds that I'm gonna do the next year. But I still don't know. Still gotta figure out. I already EV trained my Smeargles, so right now I'm still like slowly training them, and then I will move them to Gen 5. So I was actually doing the same at the beginning, because at the beginning I wasn't actually doing rounds in which I could phase. But whenever it comes to phasing, you're gonna get things that you don't want, or that you don't, I mean, don't wanna say don't really like, but don't care, right? And I mean, that's how it goes. And when it comes to especially like the Pokemons in which I phased on for an round, I really like to keep them as the base forms, just because they will forever be that little step that made me go toward the shine. I don't know honestly if I touched any Pokemon that I phased on. I mean, that I wasn't hunting for. Don't remember honestly. Probably not. Hi King. Good evening. King of the Whoopers. That's a cool name. No, I'm still using the GIFs that I was using before. Because I was downloading the Gen 5 GIFs, so it was perfect for this round. But in the end, you know what, I think that it depends. I will have to, I mean, every single time there is a new round, I will see which one of them looks better. But most likely, I might be keeping the Gen 5 ones, because they look very good. But, I mean, it depends on the Pokemon. I will decide on the moment. But for now, Gen 5 is perfect. Also because if I mean, I guess that on Bulbapedia there aren't the GIFs of Gen 5 Pokemons in Gen 4. So I kinda had to use these ones. Because I would never use the Gen 6 or beyond ones. Yeah, I know it. But I mean, as I said, for this round I would be using the Gen 5 ones, so it doesn't change anything. I would be curious to see the Gen 5 Pokemons in Gen 4. We are almost to one of the numbers that I'd love to get a shiny on. The 777. Let's see if we can make it real. I won't have these many occasions in the end, because I won't be triple mounting this much because of the fact that I got 4. We are super close. I'd love to. Like, to me, it is as important as getting one after 8192. Like, those two are the best numbers for me to get a shiny on. It will be tough. But it will be easier for me to get one after 8192. Because at least, I mean, I got 4 devices on the majority of these scenarios, so... No. Never seen them IRL. I mean, I don't know if it counts, but I've seen them like inside the clouds. It happened like a couple times that I saw, like, but I don't know if it counts, honestly. I didn't see them like going down. That's what I mean. Bro, that's the moment. Give me a shiny. It's unfortunate. We'll be luckier the next time. We still got 3 starters. I mean, other 2. But it wouldn't be the same. But I mean, I would still take it, honestly. Oh, but it can't happen in this round. That's unfortunate. If I was getting this shiny encounter after, I was literally going back with the counter. I'm not even lying. Let's go, good luck. Yeah, that feeling is super strange. It is super strange. You always have it whenever it comes to a super slow round. It was the same for me, honestly. You just got around because you have to, without hoping for something to shine, and it will shine. That's always how it works. Every one of us lives the same life. I was amazed when I saw Maspirit after 2200. I literally couldn't believe it. Literally. But you know what, at the same time I was still kinda hoping every time I was seeing it coming off across the screen to see it gold. But not as much as I was hoping for other shinies. Because I knew that other shinies were easier to get. It really feels strange. By the way, a trio that I also want so much in this generation is the this War trio, like the Justice trio. I don't remember the name of the trio, like Terrakion, Cobalion, and Virizion. I love them. Terrakion in particular. Not only the shiny form, but in general the Pokemon itself. Justice trio, alright. Yeah, I agree, honestly. I like a lot Terrakion, even the regular form. I'm not a real fan of the other two when it comes to the regular forms, but the shinies are very good. I just don't really like Cobalion, honestly. But it might also be because I don't really like the Pokemon itself. It is okay to me. But I don't know, I still gotta understand, probably. But whenever I will start hunting for them, I would probably pay more attention to them and be able to realize. I don't know. There is something that doesn't convince me about it. By the way, hot take right here, but I honestly think that Terrakion is miles beyond to Virizion when it comes to the shiny, honestly. To me, like, Terrakion is incredible as a shiny. Yeah, that's true. The shiny really fits Virizion. That's true. I agree. Yeah, it definitely would. By the way, you really should start thinking about the fact that you are close to it. Even if it is not true and it doesn't count anything, but you should probably. Because in the end, it is tough for a noun to go in the end after like double odds or stuff like that. So the more encounters you do, the more in the end you should feel close to the shiny, to me. Even I know that this is like weird, but and it is not true at all. But it is actually true in the end. So in Italian it is actually Belle, not Bella. It seems like an English name, but it is not. It is with the E at the end. Yeah, but I mean, it is super fair to disagree, but I think that, I mean, I know that what I said is not true. Alright, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm literally telling this, I'm literally saying this after having found Alarios after 46,000, but it is super unlikely for such a thing to happen. In my honest opinion, it is fair as a thing to do, to like self-motivate you to go on hunting. If you are, I'm not referring to you, but in general, if you are a person that might lose the motivation, because in the end, the motivation is something pretty useless, in my honest opinion. Like, the motivation is just something that goes away. Like, it is just the discipline and the passion that makes you go on. But this is applied to everything. But if you are a person that needs the motivation, thinking that way might work. I've never thought in that way, honestly. I never thought that the most encounters I was doing, the like closer I was to the shiny. Because as I said, it is not true. And I'm a person that is actually bases so much the life on percentages. So I would never think about it. But that's a suggestion that like an advice that I would give to someone that owns and that needs motivation, probably. Oh damn, I gotta go on. I gotta go on then. Don't worry, I'm not planning on stopping. Pretty tough. Oshawott looks too good. There is nothing I can do about it. There is really nothing I can do about it. Whenever I see it like super big on the screen, I don't know, it is too clean. Yeah, it is better not to think about it. Or it is better to think about it actually, to get motivated. You have done so much already. the 2DS, like the flat DS, really clutched it out. I mean, in the end, you can actually flat every single DS. Apart from it, but I mean, I should try to see if it works. And if you can properly mount. Yeah, all of them are very cute, I agree. I'm really starting to appreciate more the base forms in general. Since probably the past year. Yeah. Oh, fair enough. I actually thought it was going for a bit more, like with all the, together with the box and the charger and stuff like that. I would have said that, like, in good conditions, like 80, like 70 or 80 for a good deal. But 60, it's pretty good. Also, you were referring to just the console. Alright. I was thinking good at that point. Fair enough. So I don't know if you're referring to how it looks or how functional it is. But I've always been in love when it comes to how it actually looks with the original 3DS and with the new 3DS XL. But I've never had any of them. I only got a 3DS XL, like the regular one, and a new 2DS XL. That it is also a very good console in my honest opinion. Talking about how functional they are, I don't know, because I haven't tried the majority of them, honestly. But to me, like, how they look is very, very important. Even if I think it would be more comfortable to use, like, I wouldn't be buying a DS that I don't like. And also, like, yeah, I'm pretty much never using a DS. I mean, not never, because I'm of course setting up the games like so many times, but I tend to use the DS's way more like on the desk. Where are the face plates? But yeah, I actually don't like at all the idea of a DS that isn't be able to be closed. But I really think that it's a very cool console, like the very first 3DS. I really like it. I'd like to get one, like a white one, like white is perfect. But I'll never get it because that would be wasted money. I don't need it. I won't be buying it unless I got a super good deal. But if I got a super good deal, I'm reselling it most likely. Oh, cool. By the way, the new battery of my 3DS XL just arrived. I tested it and everything works. Happy about it. In the end, it was, I mean, every single thing that wasn't working properly, so it was everything related to the battery that was already messed up. I thought that the actual DS was a bit done, but in the end it is not in bad conditions. I thought that the battery wasn't lasting that much, like before it becoming a balloon. I thought that the battery wasn't, I mean that the real console, the actual console wasn't actually lasting that much because it was damaged, but in the end it was not that damaged. I mean it doesn't seem damaged at all. It is plenty of scratches, but I mean it got like more than 10 years. It's pretty fair, especially in the ends about 10 years old back in the day. It is even in good conditions if I think about it. Why don't you buy another one? I mean another battery, not another DSi. And by the way, hold on, it was very kind of the seller to actually give me these. That is super like tiny. I don't know if you can see it. And it was super helpful, honestly, because it was taking me a while every single time to open the DS, because I didn't have any of the dimensions. And when I saw that it was in the box with the me too, I didn't have any. I was so happy, like I was amazed when I saw it. I was like, no, where is the goat? Oh, fair enough. By the way, I think that it was a deal with your setup when it comes to hunting. But if it is not, I mean, if you're like okay with rotating the chargers and it works, fair enough. We are close to the first 1,000. My first ever 1,000 euro. I really hope I will keep this excitement even during the third phase of this round. I feel like I'm gonna be sitting long into this round. Are you serious? I had no idea about it. 25 hours, bro. No idea. I mean, I've never been really watching into these things. I've never been really interested, but this is amazing, honestly. I mean, they wait probably a lot. Let me Google it. I'm curious. So I just wrote 25 hours battery 3DS. Let's see if I find anything. I don't know, right now I'm not seeing anything big, honestly. Are you sure about it? I mean, I feel like that. I mean, there should be at least a photo about it on the net. Alright, alright. I mean, if you find it after the stream, feel free to send it to me on the DMs. I'm super curious about it, I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, how much would it even be the price for such a thing? I don't know, does it go for like 500? Or more? I don't know, it seems like super unique. It is super unique. I never even heard about it. Huge. By the way, we should be in time to get to 1,000 within 7 hours total, so that's pretty good in the end. 1,000 for 7 hours. Fair. $25 hours is wild. Imagine if you could see the shiny form from this specific thing, just as it works in Earth Gold and Soul Silver. It would be insane. That would be literally like Earth Gold and Soul Silver 2.0. Just because there is a little bit of a cutscene before it. So it would kinda be like a boneless Earth Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah, I kinda agree, honestly. It was super free. Probably the most free amount I've ever seen. I mean, for example, when it comes to the game corner, you at least gotta spam the buttons. Like, in the Earth Gold and Soul Silver ones, you literally, from a single device, can just press A, CD starters, and a soft reset. It is insane. Probably as free as the Eternal Forest. But the point is that in the Eternal Forest you can only see two. But on the other hand, you're not soft resetting, so yeah. But like both of them are super free. As soon as I get to 900, I'm gonna break the Reggie potential luck. All of them were under 900. I won't be able to beat the Regis as far as I get to 900 for the first one. But I mean, I could get the next two in one encounter, then I would be like on the top of the world. I don't know. Alright. Now it works more. How much does it cost though? Hi Browns. Good evening. How are you? By the way, Thiago, how big is that? Because I mean, the spot to insert the battery shouldn't be. I mean, it is not that big. How are you able to insert like an extension? How does it work? Oh, I got it. If that's what you're talking about, I already knew about it. but I didn't think it was like an extension. I thought it was a charger. I think that they were dropping it with the regular DS, like the very first DS, 3DS, and it was like super usual. Like I remember that some friends of mine got it, but I feel that you were actually just, I don't know, leaving the DS on it to charge it, because I didn't have it, so I wasn't testing it. But yeah, I mean, I guess that if you charge the base, oh, that's another thing. All right, fair enough. It actually depends on what you need, honestly. Personally, I got the 3DS XL, not the new 3DS XL, just the 3DS XL, and I've never used a regular 3DS, but I think I would prefer a regular 3DS. It looks better to me. I don't really like how the 3DS XL is built, but I got it gifted like so many years ago, that's why I got it. I wouldn't have bought it. But talking about how like the functionalities, I honestly don't know, because I haven't tested all of them. I just got a 3DS XL and a new 2DS XL, and I'm actually happy with the new 2DS XL, but I haven't been using it for super specific things. I've only been playing on it. Yeah, they are super expensive, by the way. Yeah, I noticed it about the battery of the, in this case, the new 2DS XL. Like it lasts so much. Then if you put it with the brightness like a bit low, it lasts even more. It is huge. And I'm used to keep it as the third stage of the brightness in general, but it depends. But it really lasts. And I'm also in love with the fact that there are like different color combinations. I like it. Like mine is light blue and black. It's gorgeous. I would like to get Oshawott, honestly. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate when you go and see your team for the first time and you lose. By the way, Browns, I've kinda been asking it to everyone that is writing something on the stream. How did you reach out on my channel? I'm super curious. Yeah. Oh, alright, alright. So the first video that you saw was the beginning of the drinking quest when I was showcasing lithography, I guess. I mean, did you see the compilation before seeing the lithography's video, or did you Google photography like after it? Before it, sorry. Alright, alright. I was actually kind of surprised when I saw how many people saw the photography's video, because I wasn't actually finding a shiny in that video. I was just showcasing the journey, and the very first member it was photography, but it was not live because I already found it in the past. I was actually pretty amazed about it. I think that you should have like 400 views. Let me see. And I mean, there are so much views. Let me see. It was so much time ago. 428. And I didn't even have any reaction in it. Yeah, fair. I mean, it seems super useful in the end. You can definitely live without it, but if you need it, they're gonna be worth it. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. Thanks, Browns. I recently seen that video again, by the way. I've been rewatching some of the videos, like of the old videos that I did. I don't know, it kinda gave me like a super, I don't know if it's good or, I don't know, a good vibe, I would say, that video. Like, I don't know, it was so much time ago, but not even that much in the end. It was super strange. It kinda gave me like goosebumps when I saw that video again. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know, I don't really see the needing of buying it when it comes to like spending like that much money for 50 hours. You don't really need 50 hours. I mean, I would never spend 300. If you're talking about 100 for 20 hours more, even if you can like definitely live without it, but you never know, you might be needing it for something that you gotta do. It is okay, but 50 hours for 300, I don't know. Let's go. My favorite game to shiny around. Probably. No, yeah, without probably. Gold and Soul Silver. They are by far the best game to shiny out on. Especially like if Gen 4 is your favorite one, but they got such a huge variety of Pokemon that you can get. Also the random encounters are super fast because you can turn off the battle animations and the Pokemon doesn't actually do the animation. That is something that in Platinum doesn't work, or even in Diamond and Pearl. The Pokemon is gonna do the animation in like anyway. So that's a huge factor, honestly. Yeah, you can also see the Pokemon, but I mean, if I was also mentioning that feature as one of the features that made me choose that game, I should probably, if I was I feel like I'm a rational person, but I should probably have my bank with all the shinies on Gold and Soul Silver. This is something that I don't do, because I keep them on Pearl. So it is pretty weird. But I really should probably move them to Gold and Soul Silver just because of, not just because of that feature, but also because of that, and also because of the fact that they actually look like the majority of the Pokemon looks better in Gold and Soul Silver. But I'm gonna keep them on Pearl. By the way, with that being said, yeah, Gold and Soul Silver are by far the best games. And if you care about the Pokeballs, there are also many other Pokeballs. So that's also cool. No, I actually don't. I keep my all my Pokemons in Pearl. In my very original Pokemon Pearl that I got when I think I was 12 or 10, probably 10, and I got it since that day. So I kind of felt like I had to put everything in that cartridge. No, I don't care about it. Hi Pokemon, good evening. Don't worry. You're not late. I mean, you're late, but you're never late. I'm still gonna do 100 encounters. No, don't transfer the Pokemons to the bank. I don't care. I just like to call my Pearl file as my bank. That's what I meant. Because it got everything. And it would take me, like, I'm already too far into that file for me to be able to move everything to another file to make it my main file. It will forever be Pearl. Because I got, like, so many items, super useful, like the EVs items, all the competitive items, good stuff. Then I got, like, the boxes are plenty of useful things to shiny out, so many Illuminate Pokemons that I already got plenty, like so many Chinchos, like level 1s that I gotta level up to, to fit a Repel Trick, every single Repel Trick I can. I got all the synchronizers, 4 of every nature that I need, and all the shinies. So to transfer them over would take me like so long. And apart from that, I don't know, it is just my symbol, like Pearl is my game. I'm gonna keep everything in there. But I wish that the Pokemons, like the sprites, apart from the Pokemons running behind you, that would be awesome, but I mean, it is too specific as a feature to like Argon and Soul Silver, but I think that I really wish that it was in Pearl was like how cool these sprites actually look. Like there are so many Pokemons that looks pretty weird on Diamond, Pearl and Platinum, like especially Diamond and Pearl compared to Argon and Soul Silver. Like, and Argon and Soul Silver seems more like way more new as games, because they are actually compared to Diamond and Pearl, but yeah, the sprites are better overall. But I mean, yeah. And there is also another feature that is super important in my honest opinion in Argon and Soul Silver, that is the fact that you can actually run without having to hold B. That doesn't come in handy that many times, but the times in which you can use it, it is super useful. But for example, in the Eterna Forest, I would have loved that feature to exist in Diamond and Pearl, but in the end you can actually keep the B button pressed with like a rubber band, so it is not gonna be a deal. Oh, that's unfortunate. By the way, at least you were able to keep one game from your childhood. Like, I was able to keep the majority of the games from my childhood. From my childhood, right now I got... I mean, back in the day I only had 1 Soul Silver, 1 Pearl. I didn't have Platinum. I didn't have Earth Gold, I only had Soul Silver. But I also had a black, no, a white, and a... No, it was a black and a black too, yeah. I got scammed because of the Reshiram. I wanted Zekrom back in the day. Even if right now I prefer Reshiram, honestly. But they were close. So close. Bella Salater. Good evening. But yeah, these are the only 4 games that I got from my childhood. Oh, also Pokemon Y. Yeah. All the other games, like I didn't have any from Gen 3. I had to buy all of them after having started to shiny out. Thank God I was able to find the majority of them with a good deal. Like original games with a good deal. It is time to relax. Yeah. I mean, I wish I got Zekrom. I got scammed because I got Reshiram, and I wanted Zekrom. Because I had Pokemon Black. But I remember that when I was so right now I actually prefer Reshiram, honestly. It looks, but both of them look super mobile. I'm in love with them, honestly. It is super hard for me to choose, but I love Reshiram and Zekrom, like both of them, so much. 2 of the best legendaries ever, hands down. But yeah, I remember that when I got Reshiram instead of Zekrom, a friend of mine in elementary school traded me over a Zekrom. So I was able to have it in the end. Me too. Me too, honestly, Thiago. I would have never thought that I would have had these many games. And that I would have been playing with 4 consoles at the same time. Yeah, you got so lucky, Pokemon. Deserved. After the bag on drought. Extremely lucky. He got so many actually. He sent me the photos on IG. By the way, Satev, did you see it? I added the Rashram and Zakram gifts to the layout, and I think that they are pretty cool. They are probably what the layout was missing. Even if I was not able to move the chat to the center, it is super good looking to me right now, so I think I'll keep it in this way. Even if, like, probably the only bad thing is that there is nothing like under the actual GIF. So like they seem like being flying even if they are like standing up. So that's pretty strange, but I mean, yeah, that's a cooldown for sure. Every roam around is a cooldown for me. Priceless Pokemons. I also thought about it, honestly, but the point is that, so it is cool, like for 2 reasons. It is cool to put only Reshiram and Zekrom because, I mean, both of the games that I'm playing are dedicated to Reshiram and Zekrom, not to to Kyurem. But the point is that it would be like, I would feel like there are too many things on the layout, honestly, if I was also putting Kyurem. Like in this way it seems smooth to me, but with another GIF, because in the end, like the 2 legendaries has nothing to do with the actual round. So putting also a Kyurem, I don't know if it would actually work. Also because right now I got only 2 of them, and one is looking like to the center and the other one is also looking to the center. But if I put Kyurem in the center, it would be looking to another way, another direction. It would be strange. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it in this way. Yeah, I think it looks towards Reshiram. Good luck, Browns. You got super lucky so far with the Masura Merod. Hopefully you will be lucky even for the last one. Without getting to the Masuda odds. Yo, go for it. Go for it. Right now I'm hunting on black and white. Because these starters are... like, it is optimal to hunt for them in black and white. So if you wanna hunt for these starters, I suggest you to go and do it in black and white. By the way, can't wait to see you hunting in Gen 5, let's go. Good luck, Sater, you will need it. Have a good night. I mean, who knows, you might start liking it. A year and a half ago, I would have never thought about me hopping into Gen 5 to hunt in this generation. But here we are. So you might actually be liking it. You never know. Oh, I collected 3 Tepigs. That's unfortunate. I would have to collect 3 Oshawotts and 3 Snivys. I wasn't paying attention. I'm staring at those Reshiram and Zygram games like they are so cool. They are so cool, there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know actually. Never thought about it. I mean, it is not easier in the end. It doesn't change anything, you just gotta learn the movement. If you're moving like the 3 things to the left or to the right, it doesn't change anything. If you learn the movement, you're gonna do it like by yourself. I don't even have to think when I have to move. But I gotta actually be focused. Not on the. I mean, when I say that I was not focused when I was collecting 3 Tepigs, it's just because I wasn't looking at the screen, so I was just spamming A without actually seeing the Pokemon. But oh yeah, I would have to do the triple Snivy. I was not thinking about it. I was too focused on trying to build a sentence and I forgot. I'm probably doing too many things at the same time. By the way, it doesn't change anything, honestly. I actually see me potentially doing this thing even if I was off stream. I mean, or off camera at all. In the end, the outcome is the same. Even if it comes, I mean, even when it comes to the buttons. So cool, so cool. I wish I could do the same. Unfortunately, my sister has never played Pokemon. And I don't even have the cables to be able to connect to Game Boys. I wish I had it. The Nuzlocke are so cool. It would be super cool. By the way, in the previous streams, I've collected like 4 times 3 Tepigs, so I still have to catch up on those encounters actually. Do I wanna do it right now? I mean, I could actually leave them behind and go on doing it just for the next triple Tepigs, but right now, me too. I also prefer to actually complete in every single way the game, but back in the day I was restarting the game so many times, like so many. I can't even tell you how many. I've been playing Earth Gold, I mean Soul Silver because it was the one that I got before, and Pearl an uncountable number of times. Alright, I'll do it. Unfortunately, I found out about the Nuzlocke after, after having left behind that thing of restarting the game every single time. Like, not every single time, but every once in a while I was like, I wanna play the game in another way. But I was still collecting everything and beating everyone and doing, I mean, not everything I could, because there were so many other items, for example, from the battle tower that I could have collected, but I didn't back in the day. But something that I like to do is when it comes to having to play through the games, because sometimes I had to actually restart the games, even if for example now, even if I didn't actually want to play, because I was hunting for the starters. So that's actually what happens to Black and White right now. I will have to find the starters and then I will have to play through the games. But what I like to do is to actually transfer over my shinies that I already EV trained and to use them during the playthrough. That's something that I like to do. Like I tried not the one from 3rd gen, but the 4th gen one, but super like for fun. I wasn't actually grinding because I already got the EV items, because I got them from a file of a friend of mine that I bought, and she got everything in that file because she was grinding so much and everything was legit, so I was pretty happy about it. I transferred over everything I needed when it comes to those like specific items that you gotta grind for, and I resetted the file because I wanted to change the ID and reset the useless things. So it actually depends, because in Platinum or even like Diamond and Pearl, you can actually EV train everything without even leveling up the Pokemons, because you can actually use the Pokeradar and defeat level 3 Pokemons and you're gonna get the EVs. But of course when you transfer over the Pokemons to another game, they're gonna level up faster. That's why you actually gotta use multiple Pokemons. You can't actually only transfer over 2 shinies and do the playthrough, because they are not gonna obey. But yeah, we like the vitamins and like all the things that you can use to, the first things that you can use to increase the EVs up to the first 100, and then you can actually use the Pokeradar to go to 2000 and to 252. So it is pretty easy without even leveling up. By the way, we are super close to today's goal. It's 1000. I will stop when I will get to 1000. Let's see if we're finding something before 1000, but I don't think so, honestly. That would be wild. I still don't have this many feelings about these 3 phases, but I don't really see any of these 3 phases going super long. Like, I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm collecting all of them 3 before getting to double odds. Not total, but I will collect every single one of them before double odds, like in every round. I don't think I will ever go to double odds. I don't know, just have this gut feeling. Hopefully it comes true. Not hopefully, because I could actually be luckier than finding it before double odds, but knowing my average luck when it comes to the number of encounters, I'll accept it. I feel like that one is gonna be below half odds, one is gonna be in the range between half odds and the odds, and the other one is gonna be around 9,000 to 11,000. These are my 3 predicts. That's actually my ultimate goal. I'm not even lying. I've said it like multiple times during my streams. Whenever I will get 2 shinies at the same time, like on screen, I will feel completed when it comes to shiny hunting. Like, it is the ultimate thing, in my honest opinion. So few people will ever be able to experience it, and I really hope I will be one of them. Like, so many hunters not even experience it in a lifetime. Like the majority of the hunters. I'd really love for such a thing to happen. I also wrote it in the bio of my YouTube, actually. That's the ultimate goal. And I mean, if it's happening with such a slow amount, I mean slow, such a decent amount, it would be insane. Considering how, like, considering that I'm not doing this many encounters in a single hour. But even if that's my actual dream about shiny hunting, I won't be chasing it. I won't be changing the way I hunt just to make it come true. Because that would mean me only doing the hunts in which I can actually do the double encounters. Every single time quad hunting, and that's not worth it. Just because it would also probably destroy the value of a single shiny. If I was putting that one as my actual goal, I would probably stop being excited about a single shiny, because I would only be looking for the double shiny, and that would probably ruin the whole thing in my head. So I don't know if you got my point, but that's just a dream. If it will happen, that would be a pleasure. But I don't know. I don't think it will happen, honestly. But you never know. But whenever I'm doing an hunt in which I'm doing so many encounters at the same time, the hope is growing. I mean, the hope grows. When I was in the Eterna, I don't know, I actually got the hope. And also when I was hunting in the game corner, and I will still be hunting in the game corner, I still got so many Pokemons to find. And if I collect 10 Pokemons at the same time and I got 2 shinies in those ones, I mean, that's gonna be the goal actually. That would work for me as a goal. I mean, as if I reached it. That's the same thing. Even if there aren't the sparkles. That's actually what I love the most, to find something with the sparkles, like double sparkles. I've seen a person finding... He was hunting for Sandrio in the game corner with only 1 game. I already said this in a stream. He collected 5 Sandrio and there were 2 shinies in the same 5 boat. It was insane. It was insane. Like, scrolling down and see the double star on the same file. Not even by double hunting, but on the same freaking file. Huge. No, by the way, I'm not gonna do 100, like 1100. I wanna chill. I've been pushing so much with the Safari Zone just because I wanted to complete it. Just because. But now I wanna lay down in the chair, doing what I have to, going to bed, early. I mean early. I'm not going to bed like right after the stream because it takes me a while, but and that's actually one of the reasons why one of the 1,000 reasons why I started the YouTube channel. Because if something super crazy happens, I wanna be able to have the proof. But so far, apart from the Regis and the Eterna journey, I mean, also the Larios one was pretty huge, but nothing like super rare happened to me. But I hope it will sometimes. Yeah, I did. I forgot about it. My goodness. I was not even thinking anymore to it. That was insane. Like twice, bro. 1 in 400,000. And I still wasn't able to collect a quad Nidorino or Nidorina. That is 1 in 40,000. But I collected 2 times a 1 in 400,000. Huge. By the way, I was starting to collect ideas about the... I was almost picking Triple Tepig. Yeah, because I was hunting on 2 Fire Red and 2 Leaf Greens, so getting Quad Nidorino or Nidorina means 10%, 10%, 5% and 5%. That's why. By the way, I was starting to collect ideas in my mind for the Safari, the Safari video. And I also want to include the 2 phases that I collected the past year. I will be doing like, I think, a sort of like previous year shenanigan. Because I mean, in the end, like the Kanto journey is over. In like, I mean, in that specific area of the Safari Zone, in the area number 2. And there is no reason why I shouldn't be putting also the other 2 codes, honestly. I got 6 this year, the last year 2. I might just add also the other 2 like super quickly. Just the reaction by cutting the catch. Yeah, exactly. I wanna like have everything together in the video. I think it will also be lasting like a lot, I would say, because I gotta, I mean, I will have to keep the capture, like the whole process of the battle. At this point, I don't know if I will do the show off, because I don't wanna do a super long video. I wanna have only the very important things. I don't know, gotta think about it, gotta see. It will come up pretty long, I think. I don't wanna seem like a complaining person, but if only I got a shiny Dorino, it would have been perfect, because I would have loved it, honestly. Like getting both of them, the 5% version would have been insane. But it has already been insane, like what happened, honestly. Like 6-2 as a ratio is broken. We almost made it to the actual goal that was no fails. We didn't, but I mean, it was expected, honestly. But we were close. One of the best ratios I've seen online. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's go. I'm unfortunately gonna leave you in the next 6 encounters. but we will be able to see the first 4 digits on Unova. And I'm staring I'm staring so much at this Zekman restaurant, like I'm not even caring about these starters anymore. They look so good, bro. And I chose to put the regular ones, not the shiny ones, because I mean there is no point to put the shiny ones. I just wanted to put the Pokemon that represent the games. They are also shiny locked. Bro, I wish they weren't. Yeah, but they look pretty good also, like in the newest generations, like in the 3D sprite. Even if, I mean, they look super 3D even in Gen 5, honestly. But, I mean, you know what I mean, like without the pixels and stuff like that, they also look super good. Of course, not as good as in Gen 5, but at least they look pretty good. I think that both of them are better. I feel like that every single Pokemon is better in Gen 5 or 4 compared to all the other generations. Let's go. Are you going for the starters too? I guess. I mean, did you reset the games? By the way, that's the last encounter, guys. Let's see. That's also a cool number to find something on. There's nothing. Easy. Guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for being in my company, as always. We got to the first 1,000 in Unova. Pretty excited. So I won't be... yeah, always the same quote. It is my quote. I won't be on stream tomorrow, as I mentioned yesterday, or today, I don't remember. But I will be on Monday, so yeah, I will catch you back on Monday. See you.